The next step is to actually iterate through all the div tags and get the handle on where this letter is. So let's go here and select the element. Let's focus on the letter A here. And notice that that letter A and the letter B and all the other letters are surrounded by a div tag that is labeled with letter, the letter class. So we're going to use that to help us out. So for example, I'll go to the console. This is the code that we'll actually write just to get a handle on that. So we'll call this var letters is equal to document query selector all. Since we know it's a class, we have to say period, indicating that's a class, and that class is letter. Now, if we type in letters and hit enter, notice we have a handle to all the div tags. So what I'll do is let's just take this line of code here, and we'll put that right there and save it. So our next goal now is to iterate through this one at a time until we get a handle on each one of the div tags and determine, are you a div tag? Are you a letter or are you a consonant? So that's the goal with this variable here, that we need to iterate through it one at a time. So in this example, since I've never played with it that much, we're going to use the forEach. So this indicates this is an array. Then we'll use the forEach method. That method has a call method, and this we will supply letters. Now this takes on two parameters. The first parameter is a node list that we're using here, and in the second parameter we'll be using a function. So we're going to use an anonymous function here, and let's just build it. I like just to build it right away to get out of the way and put a semicolon. So notice this is the function. Function has no name, hence the term anonymous. This is where we put our parameters, and this is actually the function body. So let's hit enter, enter. In this area, this is where we're going to do all our work, but remember, this function has a certain signature, and that signature is the first one. First parameter is element. Second parameter is index. And the last one is an array. Okay, just to see if this is working, let's type in console log, and we're going to type in here, we're going to type in here element. Now, what element is going to be is each item in this node list that we're returning. Okay, so that's what that's going to be. So if we run this, you should see each row one at a time. I will get rid of this console right here, so we just concentrate on the other one. Let's refresh. Now what happens when we click on vowel? Notice we see all the div tags. So this is being printed out by the forEach statement. So in order to get this to work, what we need to know is which button was selected, meaning that what are we going to do? Are we going to check for a consonant? Are we going to check for a vowel? Or are we going to try to clear this? So let's actually create a couple of functions that's going to help us do that. So first function I want to create is, let's say function is vowel. So for right now, just to get this working, I'm just going to make this return true. And we're going to create another function is consonant. So right now they're both going to return true for now, and eventually we're going to make this work. So in the next video we'll continue with this process.